How's it going, everyone? Happy 4th of July. It's the day where people can get really drunk and shoot off fireworks in the name of our country. It's the one day where we can forget about all the bullshit that's going on right now and unwind and act like our true conservative selves. Jokes aside, obviously, there's a lot of shit going on in America right now. But honestly, I'm just too tired to talk about it right now. So, happy 4th of July, everyone. America is great. America is good. Not only is today the 4th of July, but today's a pretty big landmark for something else. If you guys don't know, there's a content creator on TikTok by the name of Jesse Wells, and he makes, I would say, political commentary music. Very punk rock esque music. Obviously, the genre isn't, but the meaning of what he says and stuff like that. He, as far as I know, is only acoustic. He makes, I would say, like folk esque, country esque music about the issues going on with our society. So, yeah. So, Mr. Jesse Wells came out today and he dropped an album called Hell's Wells. And there is, let's see here, 21 songs. Wow. 21 songs, and they're all 2 to 4 minutes long, I would say. Um, they aren't in order of release. First he released War is Murder, I'm pretty sure, then the Olympics, then Cancer. I might have gotten those mixed up. If I did, I'm sorry. I'm a fake fan. And then before he dropped the album, he dropped the song Payola. And wow, I gotta say this album, and this isn't really a review of the album. It's rather just talking about Jesse Wells himself and talking about the music he creates. But just listen to some of these names: God, Abraham, and Xanax, Whistle Boeing, which is really funny. Fentanyl, Slaves, Genocide Cake, DuPont, Bootstraps, Depression. Like very good music, very personable music. Um I feel like the reason why his music is so I can resonate with it so well is because it's, I love when people talk about our nation as a whole, and I love when people critique it and say, "Hey, we're doing some pretty fucked up shit." And it's really nice to see some good, and I would call it like classic country, very like I wouldn't call it outlaw music by any means, but it's very like against the government, which I feel like is something that's pretty deep rooted with old country. Um and he's modernizing it and making it really well. And I don't know. I love Jesse Wells. The fact of the matter is that like he knows a lot and he is not getting enough recognition, I don't think. I I mean, granted, I don't know. I mean, he almost has a million plays on War Isn't Murder. So maybe I'm just tripping, but I don't know. I think you guys should listen to Jesse Wells. He's an amazing artist. My personal favorite song, maybe not favorite song, but the song that I think resonates with me the most is Payola, because in the song he's talking about like what these, like record companies or record labels or whatever are willing to do to get an extra buck off of a person who's just trying to make art. Granted, I didn't read the Genius notes, so I don't know what exactly he's talking about, but that's what I interpret, you know. And obviously, I'm not a big creator. You guys know that. But I do have this TikTok video that has, not to flex, but almost has 3 million views. Um, no, the only reason I'm saying that is because that was a gateway for. I think I'll try showing it on screen, but like people blowing up my fucking TikTok DMs. And it's like, I'm a TikTok agent. Would you like to work with this agency so you can? And it's just like, dude, I just want to be alive. I just want to live. I just want to create. I just want to do my own thing. and I don't want to be tied and bound to what everyone else is doing. You know, I say streaming for example. As some of you know, I stream. Um, I I don't want to just clip farm for 4 hours and then call it a day. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play. I mean, obviously I will if it's, you know, if it's something I want to do, but I don't want to just play the most popular thing just because it's popular. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just I'm gonna play what I want to play. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I just hope you guys are there for the genuine content that's happening rather than me like setting it up and working with all my managers and stuff like that and being like, oh, here's I'm gonna make this joke at this hour and this and that and this and that. And it's like I understand that's not exactly how Twitch is run and stuff like that. And this is just going off on a side tangent at this point, but I'll wrap it up. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is Jesse Wells, uh, in my eyes, he speaks the truth. Um, I think he has a lot of words and a lot of things to say about the systems that are we're entrenched in, and I think that everyone should listen to at least "War Isn't Murder." You know what I mean? Because that's the song that's the thing that I also love about Jesse Wells. He's very obviously he can be metaphorical. I mean, there's obviously that's kind of you kind of have to have metaphors when you're writing a song. That's kind of the thing. But he's also so very brass tacks about things. It's not like a dove entering a window through the roof, and that means like the government's corrupt or something. He's just saying that like, hey, don't worry. In the song "War Isn't Murder," hey, if you're the part of the military and you kill Iraqi soldiers or whatever, that's fine because they're the bad guys. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's not exactly what he says, but that's pretty much what he says if you've listened to the song. It's very straightforward and it's something that I think is necessary in this time. And the only reason I think it's necessary is because I think we're in a age of such short term like fast just like it's so fast that we're getting all this information and it's so quick um that you kind of have to be blunt nowadays. I feel like people don't really have time to sit back and listen to a metaphor. And obviously I hope that they can because I feel like that makes you maybe a little more in tune with literacy as a whole. But, you know, just listen to a couple songs. My I'll give you guys my top 3 that aren't the ones that he dropped. I think he dropped all of these on TikTok. Uh, so obviously, if you want to listen to there, but I feel like you should go to Spotify, try to support him, and obviously go support him in any way you can. I'm not gonna play any music because A, I don't know if I'll get a copyright strike, and B, I don't want you all to be able to listen to it from mine. I want you to go out and take the time to listen to his music, give him the money that he deserves. But I would say Fentanyl is my number one right now. Hell is my number two. And then number three there's so many it's so many good ones. It's hard to pick. Um I'd say Whistle Bowing. And that one's funny because at the end of the song, he's like whistling and then he's going, you know, like the Boeing jet crashing and yeah. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to make a video on the 4th of July and I didn't want to make anything that's pro-American because why would I? That's fucking stupid. I hate America. But um if you really want to do the right thing, listen to Jesse Wells music on the 4th of July. And if you want to get drunk and shoot fireworks, go ahead. But always remember at the end of the day that your government doesn't care about you, and neither does your country. So, thank you all for watching. Yeah, happy 4th, I suppose. Bye.